Good morning, Madam Witness. Good morning, Madam Witness. Can you speak into the mic, please? Can you speak into the mic?
Good morning.
Welcome to this Commission of Inquiry into Local Government Councils and Related Matters. Madam Witness, what is your religion?
Can you please speak louder?
What is your religion?
I'm a Muslim.
Can you get the mic close to your mouth?
I'm a Muslim.
Okay. In which language do you wish to make your testimony?
I'm not getting you
In which language do you wish to make your testimony?
in wall of place.
Do you wish to swear by the Holy Quran or make an affirmation?
I'm not getting you, sir.
Mr. Boyan, can you interpret for
Lan mooy sa diine?
what is your Mr. Boyan?
Ah,
Listen to me and you translate that into Wolof for her.
very well.
Let's do that again.
Very well.
Madam Witness, welcome to this Commission of Inquiry to Local Government Councils and Related Matters.
ñu ne ñu ngi laa dokkali ci commission bi. Thank you.
Madam Witness, what is your religion?
nee na lan mooy sa diine?
Muslim.
Islam.
In which, in which language do you wish to make your testimony?
nee na ban laka nga taana li nga bëgg a laka ci commission bi.
Wolof.
Wolof.
Do you wish to swear by the Holy Quran or make an affirmation?
nee na léegi da nga jël Quran nga waat wala da nga egati sa loxo nga waat ban nga taana?
Mu jox ma alquran bi ma wax.
I'm ready to take.
Madam Chair, the witness wishes to swear by the Holy Quran. Hold the Holy Quran.
nee na nga téye ko ñaari loxo.
May repeat after me.
nee na léegi lu mu wax nga toppa ko nga wax loolu.
I
No.
Man.
Wait for the interpreter. I,
waxal ne man.
Hadijatu Jambang,
Hadijatu Jambang.
do swear that
maa ngi waat fii ne.
ngee waat si ne.
I will speak the truth,
dinaa wax dëgg.
dinaa wax dëgg.
nothing but the truth.
lu dul du ma wax fi dara lu dul dëgg.
So help me God.
du ma wax fi dara lu dul dëgg.
dëgg.
Thank you. You may be kindly seated. Madam Chair, the witness is sworn. I have the honor to hand over the witness to for us to proceed.
Good morning, Madam Jama.
Jama, ñu ne naka suba si.
Super Safi.
I'm fine.
You are welcome.
nee na ñu ngi laan dokkale bismillah.
Thank you.
Cancel me, my
Okay.
Good morning, Honorable Commissioners. Good morning, Madam Jamba.
Jama, ñu ne naka suba si.
Super Safi.
I'm fine.
Please tell the Commission your full name.
nee na léegi dañ bëgg nga leeral ñu lan mooy sa tur ak sa sant.
Hadijatu Jambang.
Hadijatu Jambang are my names.
What is your address?
nee na foo dëkk fii Hadijatu.
Banjul.
Banjul laa reside.
When did you start working for BCC?
nee na kañ nga door di liggéey BCC.
October 2020. 2019.
2019 October.
How did you get appointed?
nee na naka lañ la jëloon liggéey naka lañ la jëlee si liggéey bi.
Dama apply on
I applied position
as a revenue collector.
as a revenue collector.
How did you know about the post being available?
nee na naka nga yëgee ne dafa am foofu place pour nga bindam nga nekk revenue collector. yow la ñoo faral. ah.
Dama apply on
mu ne naka
waaye
mu ne naka nga demee ba yëg ne am na place ñu soxla liggéey ba nga apply yow noo ko yëgee ne suma apply
déedéet yëguma ko dama just drop on suma letter bi foofu rek.
I was fishing. I just wrote a letter, an application, and dropped it there.
Now, do you have your application letter?
Nee na ma am nga application boobu bi nga bindoon am nga ko.
Wow.
Yes, I do.
And do you have your appointment letter?
Nee na am nga appointment letter.
Wow, am na appointment
Yes,
letter.
I do.
Were you confirmed?
Nee na am nga confirmation.
Déedéet.
No.
Okay. Now you can provide us with your application letter and your appointment letter.
Nee na léegi li ngay def mooy nga jox ñu sa application letter bi ak appointment letter.
Appointment letter bi rek laa indi waaye application bi indi wuma ko.
Unfortunately, I only came along with the appointment letter. With the application, I just left it behind.
Okay, you'll be provided with a paper and a pen. You can note it down to provide it.
Nee na léegi lu ñuy def nañ la jox paper ak kayit ak pen lépp bi nga xam ne laajte nañ la ko nga dal di ko bind pour nga bañ a fàtte.
Waa baax na.
Do you remember making a statement with the investigators of this commission?
Nee na da nga fàttaliku ne mos nga joxe fi investigator naka la statement si investigators yi.
Wow.
Yes, I do.
You will shown your statement. You can kindly go through it and confirm the content
Nee na léegi
and
nañ
the
la
details at the top.
yow sa bopp nga dal di seet na lii mooy sa statement wala de.
Wow, bii la.
Yes, this is the very one.
And you still go by the contents of the statement?
Nee na dafa mel ni kàddu gi foo ba léegi si yooyu nga wér.
Wow.
Yes.
Chair, we apply to tender the appointment letter dated 27th day of September 2019, addressed to the witness, Madam Hadija Tujamba, signed by the CEO and copied Lord Mayor, Director of Admin, Director of Finance, and Director of Audit, and a statement of the witness dated 14 September 2023 into evidence as an exhibit.
The statement dated the 14th of September 2023 and a letter dated the 27th of September 2019 with reference 66/BCC/Volume 2 addressed to Hadijatu Jaba Banjul, and it has subject appointment as revenue collector. It is copied to the CEO. It is signed by rather the CEO and copied to the Lord Mayor BCC, Acting Director of Admin, Acting Director of Finance, Acting Director of Audit, and a file copy is maintained. These two documents are admitted together as exhibit in evidence, and they are marked as LGC/BCC/HJ/001.
As the commission pleases. Madam Jambon, please take us through your educational background.
Nee na léegi li ngay laajte mooy sa jàng bi fan nga dooree ak fan nga jeexale.
Dem naa ba high school.
I went up to the high school level.
Okay.
Then ma proceed.
Then I proceeded
To do what and where?
then I got proceed.
Ma dem def IT.
I went and I do IT.
From there ma dem trust communication
From there, I went to trust communication
to diploma level.
up to a diploma level.
And what did you study at Trust Communication?
Then I trust communications, law for Janga, law for study,
Sales and marketing.
sales and marketing.
When you were hired in 2019, you were hired as a revenue collector.
Then I will like 2019 booba dañ la jëloon comme revenue collector.
Wow, loolu lañ ma jëloon.
Yes.
What grade?
Ban grade la woon?
6.1.
6.1.
Revenue collector.
Yes.
Revenue collector, yes.
Okay. And do you still collect revenue?
Nee na ba léegi yaa ngi si revenue collection?
Wow, maa ngi si revenue ko.
Yes, I'm still revenue collector.
In which of the lines?
Nee na ban line?
Trade license.
Trade license.
Do you have your cash books
Nee na am nga sa cash book si?
Wow, maa ngi ko amee.
Yes, I do.
from 2019?
Jóge ko 29.
Wow.
Yes.
Please provide us with your cash book from
Right.
2019 to 2023.
Kon dañ bëgg a pour nga won ñu cash book si jóge ko 2019 ba 2023.
Madam Jambam, for year 2021 and 2022, the book starts in February.
Nee na 2021 ak 2022 boobu mu ngi door weeri February.
Wow, February lañ dee door liggéey.
Yes, we do start work in the month of February.
And what was the reason?
Nee na lan la tax loolu?
Invoicing bi dañ dee invoice ba pare ñun collector yi doog a dem si field bi. Dañ am pour war a xaar gaay ba gaay invoice ba pare.
We need to wait for them to make invoices. Then from there, we then start our.
January is the invoicing period.
Nee na
Yes.
kon January moom invoice ya.
Okay.
Wow.
Yes.
Madam Chair, we apply to tender 5 books of the witness starting from 2019 to 2022. Sorry, yes, 2022 December. All into evidence as an exhibit.
Do you have your 2023?
In our 2023 cash book, no.
Did it?
No.
You don't have your cash book for 2023?
Then our cash book 2023, I don't know.
Did it?
What?
How one cash book 2023?
No, I did not have any cash book for the period 2023.
What was the reason?
Then Alana Taho,
Then don't in the system is when you use digital.
there was a new system, digital.
So by that time,
During that time,
Mr. Kamara, former acting director,
Mr. Kamara, the former acting director,
ak Pa Modou Ndaw,
and Pamo now.
ñu ne system bi su ñëwee man maa am pour war a take care of the system pour
What?
nga xam ne
Both of them told me that whenever the system starts, I will be the one in charge to take care of the system.
pour nga xam ne payments yi maa am pour war a accept payments yi pour collector yi mun a draw receipts.
So that I will accept payment so that the collectors will be drawn receipts.
So did that happen?
Then amon.
Waaw amoon na.
Yes, it had happened.
Do you have the entries for 2023 January 1st to the 31st?
Then I kon na am nga entry si system bi jóge ko January 1st be kero mu am 31st 2023.
Waaw.
Yes.
Please note it down to provide that for us.
Then I nga bind ko nga baña faté ga isi print out yi.
The cash books maintained by the witness covering the period 2019 to December 2022, which are 5 cash books. They are admitted in a bundle together as exhibit in evidence, and they are marked as LGC/BCC/HJ/002.
As the commission pleases. Madam Jamba, when you do your collections normally, what do you do with the money?
Then a legi so de si feel bi ben nga def sa collection bi then halis bi naka nga ko def.
Xaalis bi dama ko dee indi council.
I do bring the monies to council.
Jël suma cash book bi.
And I take my cash book.
Enter receipt numbers yi.
And enter all the receipt numbers.
Ak vendor bi turam.
And the name of the vendor.
Amount bum fay.
The amount paid.
Amount bum dese.
And the amount remaining.
Then suma pare ma add total bi.
Then from there I will add the total.
Suma pare doga dem audit pour ñu verify.
Then from there I go to the audit for verification.
From audit suñ verify they confirm everything.
After verification and confirmed by the auditors.
Ma doga dem si cashier bi.
Then from there I proceed to the cashier.
Ma deposit xaalis bi si cashier bi xaar confirm ko.
I used to deposit the monies and it is confirmed by the cashier.
Then after ma buy ko fa.
Then from there I leave the monies there.
Pour mu tayal ma receipt.
For him to issue me with a receipt.
Are you part of the people that will receive the receipts the next morning?
Then tam yow tam nekk nga keneen ko xam ne si suba lañ la dee yor receipt.
Déedéet because moom danga ko dee bàyyee book bi. Moom moo am pour war a tay receipt bi time bi nga ko joxee xaalis bi.
No, yeah, because the book is left with him, so he will issue a receipt to you after handing monies to him. Wow.
Now, how many cashiers were there that you will normally pay to?
Nena ñaata cashier ñoo fa nekkoon ni nga xam ne ñooñu nga dee fay.
Benn cashier.
One cashier.
And that is?
And nena kooku mooy.
Aji Fatou Ñang.
Aji Fatou Ñang.
Now, you have an issue of suppression.
Nena danga am issue suppression mooy xaalis bu manqué.
Wow.
Yes.
Tell us about the suppression. How did that happen?
Nena kon léegi nga leeral ñu naka la loolu xewe.
ñaar la dama war a explain ñaar yëpp ndax ma ñëw si first one bi.
There are two suppressions, so I don't know whether you'd like me to start with the first one or I go ahead with both of them.
No, you can take it one after the other. You can start with the 47,000.
Then I'm on door see 47,000, so yeah, I have to them see better.
How did the suppression happen?
And I look like
Okay, 47,000 bi.
this 47,000
It's an error.
is an error.
Instead of 41,000,
Instead of 41,000,
guy binda 47,000.
and they wrote 47,000.
Who made this error?
Then I can what of error be?
Fogna, it's from admin, I think.
I think it's from admin.
And did you do the correction with them?
Then and muje nga def pour ngeen mëna correct def correction.
Déedéet parce que bi ma ñëwee fii pour say investigation room
No, because when I came here to the investigators,
ñoom dañ ma ne 47 lañ fa gis instead of 41.
they told me that they come across 47 instead of 41.
Okay, now tell us about the 41.
Then I legi nga wax mo am biri 41 bi.
Every end of year
Every end of year,
dañ dee am exercise buñ dee def
we have an exercise that we normally do.
Okay, talking about the exercise now, are you part of the task force?
Then I saw the exercise. I have a task force.
musuma bokk si task force
I have
exercise laa dee
I have never been a member of the task force. I do join the exercise.
That's the market sales exercise.
Then I go my market sales exercise. My job would am machine.
waaw boobu dama dee bokka
Yes, I am involved in that.
And which one now?
Akban.
ak exercise buñ dee def every end of year pour recover areas yi
And the exercise we normally do every end of year to make sure that the areas are recovered.
Okay, 2 exercises.
Then another exercise.
Yes, you can please go on
Then I'm going to continue.
with the 41,000 as you stated.
I see 41,000. I learned on the phone.
dama am collection
I had a collection
on the 11th of November 2022
on the 11th of November 2022.
Okay.
bés boobu dama guddee wàcca si field bi
That very day, I was late to close from the field.
ma decide pour yóbbu xaalis bi kër
I decided to go along with the money to my home
because for aji faatu daf dee wàcca
because Ajifatu used to close at 4 o'clock.
so after 4 to 5 laa jógee si field bi ma ne xaaral ma yóbbu xaalis bi kër
I left the field around after 4 to 5, so I decided to go along or go ahead with the money to my home.
bi ma àggee suma kër ba julli 5 ba pare
Upon arriving my home and after praying 5 o'clock prayers,
former director of finance Mr. Kamara
the former director of finance, Mr. Kamal,
call ma
called me
laajte ma ndax tey awma collection
and asked me whether today I did not make any collection.
Okay, would the former director Kamara would normally do this with revenue collectors?
Nena nda camera lolu luan la nga xamne min na diko def li o ay revenue collectors yi.
déedéet
No,
xawma
I don't know.
Okay, you can go on.
Munu nga continue.
mu call ma laaj ma ndax tey awma collection
As I said, he called me to ask whether I did any collection on that very day.
ma ne ko waaw am naa collection waaye dama fekk aji faatu ñibbi ma yóbbu xaalis bi
I said, yes, I did. But it happened, Ajifatu closed before I came, so I went along with the monies.
mu ne ma indil xaalis bi fii ma denc ko
He then requested or instructed me to say, bring the monies here, let me just safekeep them.
All right, when he said that, what did you do?
Then I
mooy suma boss ma ne waaw li ma wax dëgg la tamit seefut suma kër
He is my boss. So when he said it, I say, yes, that is true because it's not safe. I have the monies with me here at home.
And was that the only time that you clocked out late and you decided to go home with the money?
Then anda kero mo bes mo hamne boburek bobu nga washa nga leta washa nga halat harama anda halis bisikiri.
waaw
Yes.
Okay. So when you go back to Mr. Kamara, what happened?
Nena benga de mesi Mr. Kamara halana mu yena xew fofu.
tey da nga late lan moo tax nga late a ñëw.
He then asked me, today you are late. What caused you to get late?
ma ne ko vendor bi moo ma wax ma xaar ko.
I said to him, I was told by the vendor to wait for him.
loolu moom moo tax ma late a ñibbisi.
These are my reasons why I became late.
Okay, when he said that, what happened? Did you end up giving him the money?
Then lo fan lanta mu yede fumula helu pare da ko mu yejo halis.
waaw dama ko jox xaalis bi.
Yes, of which I did. I gave him the money.
And did he give you any receipt?
Then another flag you have receipt.
déedéet
Favor? No.
déedéet joxuma receipt.
No, I was not issued with any receipt.
And was it recorded anywhere on your cash book or anywhere to state that you've given him the 47,000 in the absence of the cashier?
Yeah, because you have 47,000 me. Now I'm going to go pinda wala I'm not thinking go pinda who won and wow the makojo halis be more 47,000. That's it.
déedéet bindut ko fen.
No, he didn't write it anywhere.
daf ñu
Go ahead, please.
bindut ko fen.
No, it was not written anywhere.
dafa just indi a piece of paper.
She just bought a piece of paper,
binda suma tur.
wrote my name.
génne 400 jox ma ko si xaalis bi.
She pulled $400 and gave it to me
mu ne ma ëllëgee su aji faatu ñëwee dina la récital.
and said to me, tomorrow when Ajifado is in the office, you will read it.
The 400 he gave you, what was that for?
Then ñenenti téeméer bu mu la jox boobu pour lan la?
mu ne pour suma overtime payment bi.
He said to me that it was just for my overtime payment.
And overtime payments per day is 400?
Then overtime, 400 like they pay per day.
déedéet actually xaw ma amount bi ñaata la.
Actually, I can't tell exactly how much.
Now, the next day, did you receive any receipt from Ajifatu?
Then I just was going to Ajifado jox na la receipt?
déedéet joxuma receipt.
No, I was not.
And eventually, you did not request for a receipt.
Then kon yow sa bopp tamit topp la wala laajte loo sa receipt?
déedéet laajtewuma ko because dama foogoon ne as a boss.
No, I didn't because I thought that as my boss,
moom waroon naa mun a xëy suba yóbbu xaalis bi si aji faatu.
he will get up in the morning, take the monies to the cashier Ajifado
because loolu la ma waxoon.
because that was what he told me.
te kàddoom rek laa gëmoon.
And I trusted his voice.
because loolu la ma wonoon.
That is what he showed to me.
after laa doog a realize ne.
Then after I realized that
aji faatu récitalu.
Ajifado didn't receive or receipted the monies. He just received the monies.
ma laaj aji faatu ruta récitaluloo ma.
I then asked Ajifado why that I was not receipted.
mu ne ma joxuloo ma sa xaalis.
She said to me, you did not give any monies to me.
demal nga laajte ki nga jox sa xaalis parce que joxuñ ma sa xaalis.
And ask the person you paid the monies to.
Yes, and did you go back to the the former director of finance,
Then
Kamara, to ask him about the money or the receipt?
na muye nga dem si Kamara pour laajte ko has bi ko jox wala receipt bi nga xam ne dam la ko war a jox.
waaw demoon naa.
Yes, I do.
waaye dama fekk mu busy.
But unfortunately, I met him busy.
te suma time yi dem field jot.
And it was my time to go back to the field.
si laa fàtte ma dem field.
I then forgot and I went to the field.
ba end of year ba February.
Up to the end of the year, in the month of February.
February which year?
Then I saw February 2022.
The collection was in November 11, 2022.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So end of year till February 2023.
2020.
The same 2022?
Then about Atlawan, February, Atlawan?
2021.
2021.
Sorry, let's take the dates again.
Then I check out busy funny in the busy in the
11 November of which year was the transaction?
The transaction be 11th of November, but Atlawan.
Transaction be mu ngi woon 11 November 2021.
It was 11 November 2021. That was the date of the transaction.
Then you were following up till the subsequent year, 2022 February.
Tena konti kaulu yang kondi topa me si topa mo very February.
Did it?
No,
Topo mako won.
I didn't follow him
Because dama fogon ne fay na ko suma hel begin asi.
because I thought that he have paid, so I have forgotten about it.
But Madam Jambang, you will normally take a receipt from the cashier upon payment.
Then I normally ni so fair has that recently did not go there.
And you've already seen the director not recorded the money he took from you in your cash book or in any form of proper recordings, but on a piece of paper.
Then I tell you because you have this Mr. Camera, I'm missing out more Hampton from Kubin, if you have any food, come a cash book, voila, I record why mom wangane kai regularly moving a settle for.
You should have followed up for your receipt from the director of finance.
For the power Purunga Topa, director of finance, producer receipt.
I understand you earlier mentioned that it's because he's your boss and you trust him.
Then a wow, they're gonna know what and they suppose last and get level parade Kogomo.
But you were having your cash book.
Then I am young yes.
And that 47 collection day of the 11th November 2021 was blank without a receipt.
Then a day best go lingam ne lolunga jota collect more 47,000. Lingam ne amlo receipt amlo fin kopita.
Wow, digala.
Yes, that is true.
Because bobo si benen page la ne ko.
Yes, that was on the other page.
Suñ joge fil ñu.
From the field.
So de enter dang de yakamti put enter.
When you are making entry, sometimes you are in a hurry to enter.
Do de check sa last payment hinga am da draw yal nañ la receipt da draw.
Sometimes you don't check your last payments whether receipts have been drawn or not.
And if the receipts are not drawn, is that easy for whoever the cashier or whoever the recipient of the money to just take that money?
Then the family is like your cash, the receipt. So the family will the fire masimo, king hamne, kokunga your halis be, Gurumujel halis be, wala mulenga halis.
And can benefit from it for personal use or anything. But now the issue will be with you because you did not have a receipt of payment to prove that you've actually paid to Ajifatu or the director of finance.
Then a moment little halis go mujeri go, we pare of sapo by a loru, Pasquero, am loyal hamne lol more, muy diggerel, Johna go halis be, wala Johna go castle.
Wow, lolu digala.
Yes, that is very true.
Lolu suma fault la.
That is my real fault.
Because man mako warona topa.
Because I should be repassing to follow for it.
Put mu jom mahalis bi ma yobu ko si aji.
So that I can get money from him and take it to Alifat.
Why dama fog ne mom?
Because as I said, I thought he.
Ngoram waru ko muna may mu dugal junior sam.
No, I don't think as he is our superior, he will try to put us in a bad soup or a hot soup.
Because God sikadom rek.
Because he rely on his words.
Sula wahe ne elek dina jox Ajifatu halis.
So when he told me that tomorrow I will give the money to Alifat,
Yow xam rek nga muna gum.
you will trust his words.
Jefam mënuloo ko xam.
You will not know his deeds.
Okay, before we move to the next issue, talking about his juniors. Sorry, I beg your pardon.
I want clarification on the issue of whether it's 47 or 41.
Then dafa buga galera si 47 or 41,000.
What do you have as entry in your cash book? Is it 41 or 47?
Then I also cash book be low for da 41 da 47.
41,000 la fa am.
41,000.
The 41,000 la ko jox.
And I gave him 41,000.
So the subsequent DTR receipt issued to you, is it 41 or 47?
Then a lady receipt bingam ne Google la mujhe defa jola. Nyata mo fa nek 41 la wala 47.
41,000 more for next.
41,000.
That's correct. And the second clarification I want is
Then a nyara lera bi
in your statement
sister statement wax nga ne.
that on the 11th, I'm reading from your statement,
Then a first statement bi
11th of November 2022.
Then November bu amé ñaare fukki fan ak ben 2022.
And you, in your testimony, you have said it's in 2021.
Nee na léegi soo bi ngay wax fii wax nga ne 11 November 2021.
So which one is correct?
Nee na ñaari ban mooy dëgg
My mistake. Instead of 2021, ma wax leen 2022.
This is my mistake. Instead of 2021, I just told them it's 2022.
Because si first one be 22 la fa def why after last paragraph be
The first one I did 2022, but the last paragraph
2021 more fa neka.
you have 2021.
Lately la doga talk the whole suma statement be.
Later, I was reviewing the statement,
Si la doga gis ne error boobu
and
noonu.
that is where I realized that there was an error.
Question is,
Then I realized a bit more.
on your participation on the two exercises that you do,
Then I'm boka si nyari exercise bi wala participation. I'm boka si nyari exercise yun.
how much are you paid for overtime?
Then I nyata like facing
Is it
one time.
percentage? Is it in a form of a random amount that is given to you by the director?
Then na percentage like that yun ako say. Na dañ hat na ñoom dañoo xayma rek ñu jox la fay wala si percent la.
Déedéet duñ dee fay si percentage.
No, it's not paid as percentage.
ñoom ñoo dee xayma rek ñu fay la.
They just think how much you should be paid.
They base it on any directive from the CEO or from the director of finance?
Nee na ndax am na fu ñu weru si CEO wala si director of finance ku leen day jox kaddu ne waa fay leen leen nangam.
Director of finance.
Director of finance.
Thank you.
Nee na gis
On the market exercises on the first period, how much are you paid? Or is it based on percentage or is based on also?
nee na si period bi exercise bi ngeen dee def ñaata lañ leen dee fay na si percentage tamit wala loolu tamit dañoo toog xalaat.
Or discretional amount given to you by the director of finance?
Wala dañoo toog xalaat director of finance lu mu xalaat rek loolu lañ dee fay.
Waaw dañ dee xayma rek fay la.
Yes,
Percentage.
in the discretion of the director of finance. That's not my percentage.
Collectors from 2019, that is how you have been operating?
Nee na kon depuis bi nga nekkee collectors depuis 2019 kon dafa mel ni yoon boobu ngeen ne nekk di def loolu wala loolu ngeen dee def toujours.
You did not question as to why they give that discretional amount?
Nee na yéen a ngi toog
What your allowance?
kenn du laajte lu tax ñu leen di toog di xalaat ne lii lañ leen war a fay si seen exercice bi bu yëpp nga xam ne loolu lañ ngi liggéey.
Déedéet.
No.
Council will proceed.
Thank you. Now we can move to the next one. That is 135,000 issue.
Then you dem si beneen fan la mooy 135,000 issue.
What can you?
Council, have we exhausted the discussion on the 41,000? I think that's not exhausted yet.
Thank you, Honorable Commissioner. I've lost my. Now let's go back to the issue of 41,000.
Nee na ba léegi ñu ngi si 41,000.
You said you did not follow up, but sometime in early February 2022, what happened?
Nee na wax nga ne toppaloo ko woon pour affaire receipt bi nee na waaye February 2022 nee na wax nga ne lan moo mujjee xew.
Dama toog ñu saaf ma memo.
I was just sitting, I was served a memo.
ñu binda si memo bi ne dama suppress council's revenue.
And on the memo, it was written that I have suppressed council's revenue.
Do you have a copy of that memo?
Then I'm a copy memo.
Waaw maa ngi ko amee.
Yes, I do have it.
From which department was it from?
Then a memo is about department la by
AG Director of Admin.
AG Director of Admin.
Okay, may we please have the copy of the memo?
Then I'm not going to just.
It's not one memo. There is a memo for the 8th of February 2022 and the issue of unaccounted and suppression of revenue dated 27 January 2022.
And I do be a memo for another.
Wow, man rek la by hell. Why benen bi ci suuf mom?
I only avert my mind to the one on top, but that of the middle one.
Okay. What happened to that of the middle?
Then wouldn't get you flu.
The middle one bobu later lañ ko doga jox.
I was later given that one.
The one in the middle is dated the 27th of January 2022. It's like this, it's January before February, but
Wow.
you've only seen the one in February.
Wow.
And I booked January like you can't be now. Why you February like so?
Bu February bi la receive.
Yes, that is the one I received.
While benen bi receive uma ko.
But I didn't receive the first one.
Yes.
That of January.
That was the one addressed to you. This one is addressed to the CEO.
And then I booked like that to be and mom CEO bilang.
Ah, okay.
You know that.
Madam Chair, we apply to tender two memos. First one dated 27th day of January 2022, addressed from the Director of Internal Audit Unit, addressed to the CEO, subject unaccounted and suppression of revenue. Copied Lord Mayor, Chairman, Finance Committee, Director of Finance, Director of Admin, and Finance Manager. The second memo is dated 8th of February 2022, addressed to the following collectors: Hadija to Jambang, Georges Sanya, Mary Oga, Modu Lamin Jai, Omidabo, and Pa Matar Ndao. Subject suppression of council revenue. Copied Lord Mayor, CEO, Director of Finance, Chairman of Establishment Committee, and Chairman of Finance Committee, and Internal Audit of BCC, all into evidence as an exhibit.
The memo dated the 8th of February 2022, the memo emanated from the acting director of admin. It is addressed to Hadijatu Jabang, Jojo Sinyan, Mari Ogu, Muru Lamenjai, Umidabo, and Pamatar Ndao. And the subject is suppression of council revenue. It is copied to the Lord Mayor BCC, CEO, Director of Finance, Chairman Establishment Committee, Chairman Finance Committee, internal audit, and a file copy is maintained. The second memo, which is an internal audit engagement memo, is dated the 27th of January 2022. The memo emanated from the acting director of internal audit. It is addressed to the chief executive officer. It has the subject unaccounted and suppression of revenue. It is copied to the Lord Mayor, the chairman, finance committee, director of finance, director of admin, finance manager, and attached to the said memo is a list of the various revenue collectors who did not account for revenues that they have collected. And the second attachment is the summary of unaccounted revenue. These documents are admitted in a bundle together as exhibit in evidence, and they are marked as LGC/BCC/HG/003.
As the commission places. Now, Madam Jamba, upon seeing this memo, what did you do?
Depuis bi nga amee memo bi loo mujjee def.
Mane ko dama gis suma tur si suppression of council's revenue.
I said to him that I saw my name on the suppression of council's revenue.
Mu ne ma Hadijatu demal toog dinaa ko Aji Fatou mun ma recital.
I want you to pay the monies because Alfaju is going to the bank.
Mu ne ma waa baax na
He said, okay, that's good.
dinaa ko fay.
I will pay.
Ma toog rek.
I was sitting.
Sorry, ma return back suñ office.
I then went back to the office.
Ibu Drame ñëw ooma.
One Ibu Drame called me
Mu ne ma ñëw uyu Lord Mayor.
and said to me, let me go and answer to the Lord Mayor.
How long was this? Was it the same day that you confronted the director of finance?
Then li na yaga bi moy lan na bes bi nga xamne ko bena bes bi la bi nga dem ci director of finance.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
So bima demee uyu Lord Mayor.
When I went to answer to the Lord Mayor,
yeneen ñaari collector yi tudda seen tur.
the other two collectors, those are named.
Actually keneen ki ñëwutoon mënu ko woon a make man maa joojo rek a fa nekkoon.
But it was the third person who couldn't be able to make it up. Only myself and Jojo were present.
So ñu dem fekk fa gaay toog.
We went there and we find them, the guy sitting there.
Lord Mayor mu ngi toog.
The Lord Mayor was sitting.
Mr. Bachili mu ngi toog.
Mr. Bachili was there.
Ibu Drame mu ngi toog.
Ibu Drame was there.
I'm sorry, who is Ibu Drame?
And I can't know Ibu Drame.
Boy, one former deputy. Actually, fàtte naa lan mooy woon.
I cannot remember exactly.
ñu nga si toog.
They were all sitting.
Yaagut ñu call Aji Fatou pour mu ñëw.
From there, Aji Fatou was called to come.
So mayor bi mu ne lan moo tax ñun ñu jox Camara xaalis bi.
The mayor then raised a question to say why? What is the reason of us giving money to Camara?
Do you have any idea how did the mayor know about you people or the collectors giving Mr. Camara the money?
Nena ba xam nga naka la mayor bi yéegee ne yenn collectors yi am na xaalis bi nga xam ne jox ngeen ko Mr. Camara.
Déedéet xaw ma naka la ko
No,
yëgee.
I don't know how he became aware of.
Okay, you can go ahead.
Man dama toog rek ñu ooma pour ma dem.
I was sitting, as I said, I was called to go and answer to it.
buñ demee.
When we were there,
mu wax.
he just said,
lan ndax ñun xamuñ lan moo nekk suñ liggéey fii.
whether we don't know our work,
ndax ñun amuñ right pour jox kenn xaalis fii ku dut cashier bi pour mu risital
that we don't have a right to give money to anybody apart from the cashier for the cashier to give receipts or issue receipts to us.
because mu ne ñoom oo nañ Mr Camara laaj ko
Because he said they called Mr. Camara and asked him.
Mr Camara mu ne moom ñun joxuñ ko xaalis.
Mr. Camara denied to say we have given him monies.
Unfortunately, Aji Fatou dugga si.
During that period, Aji Fatou entered.
So bi Aji Fatou dugga see.
When she entered the office.
Aji Fatou ne ko Camara door na di fay xaalis si xale yi.
Then Aji Fatou said to them that Mr. Camara have started paying our monies.
Tasila Bachili wane.
Then Mr. Bachili said,
Mom dafa bëggoon a drop lii si suñ salary.
He wanted to take these monies from our salaries.
Waaye ñoom waxuñ woon ak ñun si dara.
But they did not say nothing to the admin.
Bi gaay waxee ba pare.
After when they explained until they are ready.
Ma ne leen ndax mun ngeen ñoo may ñun ñu wax.
Then I asked them whether we can be given permission to explain.
Ñu ne ma waaw mun ngaa wax.
Yes, the green light was given to us.
Ma wax leen ne yéen mi toog fii kenn musuñoo oo si shubin.
Then I said to them, all of you who sitting here, none of you have ever called us for such an issue.
Yéen ak ñoo doog a oo tey.
This is the first time for you to call us here for this subject.
Yéen la Camara di wax ne man joxuma ko xaalis.
It's you people, Camara will say that I did not give monies to him.
Waaye Camara xam na ne man moom laa jox xaalis bi.
But Camara himself knows that I have given monies to him.
Soo leen dogoon lii si suñ salary bi.
Hadn't this was taken out of our salary,
Di ngeen enu suñ aha.
you people will carry our sins.
Because ñun lekkuñ xaalis si council.
Because we don't eat any monies from council.
Xaalis bi Camara lañ ko jox. Because
we have given these monies to Mr. Camara.
Because dañ fogoon ne foofu la gën a safety than ñu bàyyi ko si kër bi.
Because we thought that it was safer to keep the monies, to give him the monies than we keep the monies at home.
Waaye suñ xamoon ne dañ ko jox xaalis bi lii di ñu fa fekka.
If we knew that if we give these monies, this will happen.
Ndi kon xaalis bi dañ ko denca suñ kër yi safely.
Then it will be better for us to keep the monies with us at home safely.
After gaay nañu ne garaawut mun ngeen a dem ñun dinañ proceed with the issue inshallah.
Now they told us to disperse, and they promised that they will deal with the issue.
After lañ génna.
Then we left.
Biñ génnee.
When we left.
Next day bi ma ñëw liggéey si.
The following day when I came for work.
Ma dem jël suma cash book bi.
I went and took my cash book.
Ma gis ne recital nañ na ma.
There I observed that they have receipted me.
That's on the issue of the 41,000.
41,000.
Wow, boy issue 41,000.
Yes, that is the issue for 41,000.
And did you inquire who paid and who attached the receipt?
Wow.
Yes.
And what were you told and who did you ask?
Aji Fatou la laaj.
I asked Aji Fatou.
Mu ne ma waaw Camara fay na ko.
Yes, Camara have paid the monies.
Ma ne ko lan moo tax nga backdate nga date ko date bi mu ne ma date bi mu ko fay moom lañ ko war a issue.
I then asked him, why did you write this date? He said, yes, because the day the monies was paid, that will be the date. I'll make the receipt.
Waaw mu ne ma duñ ko mun a backdate because loolu noonu luwa may ñu yoon pour ñu def loolu bés bi mu ko fayee bés boobu lañ la war a recital.
And she said to me, we don't have a right to backdate it because the day the money was paid, that was supposed to be the day on the receipt.
Mu ne ma jotagul nangoo te lii mu dal la.
And she advised me to say, let me not agree such to happen again.
Ma ne ko
Did you have that receipt with you?
Waaw maa ngi ko amee.
Yes, I do.
Can we please see? What date is on that receipt?
On the 8th of February 2022.
8, 2022.
Okay. May I please have the exhibit of the memo? The exhibit of the memo. It was the same day that you guys had a meeting in mayor's office that this receipt was issued to you.
Namba bena bes bila binga ne bobu ngena mon meeting si office mayor. Bobu like la joksi.
Wow, foog naa bés boobu la ko fay.
I think yes, it was that he paid.
Okay, that's the issue of the 41,000 is resolved. Now we can move to the issue of 135,000.
Nena legi mi 41 mi bobu mom leer na legi nañ dem pour mun a leeral 135,000.
But before we move to that, on this memo,
Nena bala ñu def fofu si mbiri memo bi mu amee ni
your cash suppression is 135,000.
nena 135,000 boobu nga bàccee.
Then there is a summary of unaccounted revenue totaling 175.
Nena soo ko seetee yëpp yi nga xam ne màcc nañ buñ ko xaymaa dem na ba 175,000.
Wow.
Yes.
Now, can you explain to us, because if you add the two together, it still past the 41,000.
léegi nga leeral ñu parce que ñaar yooyu yëpp soo ko dajalee benn sax loolu na nga gis ne ëpp na 41,000.
Wow, loolu nekkutoon man suma fault.
Yes, that wasn't my fault.
Faulty cashier bi la.
It's the cashier's fault.
Because so demee through my cash book.
If you check through my cash book,
2021 September 16.
16th of September 2021.
Yes. 100,000 bi.
Not 100,000.
Check la woon.
It was a check.
Te moom cashier bi draw na receipt bi.
And the cashier have drawn a receipt already.
35,000 bi cash la.
The 35,000 was cash.
Yep, on the same day, 16 September 2021.
It falls on the same day, 16th of September 2021.
Cashier bi moo tayut suma receipt bi daf ko bàyyi si receipt bugam bi sorry.
The cashier didn't tie the receipt on my cash book. He left the receipt on his or cash book.
The cash books, in whose custody? Why do you leave your cash book with the cashier?
Nena lo tanga by sa cash book si cashier.
Because due time la put mu tayal ma receipt suma ko fayee payment bi.
Yes, because it's her duty for her to tie the receipt therein after payment.
I understand that, but after pasting the receipt, as you said, the cash book is your cash book.
Nena why we attach receipt we pay cash book bo mom sa cash.
Wow, suma cash book.
Yes, it's my cash book.
But from what you were explaining, it's as if it's never in your custody.
Nena why sa nga waxe dafa melni book bobu nek do ci sa loxo.
Wow, book bi nekkut man mako mom personally.
No, it seems it doesn't mean that I own the book personally.
Book bi boogi BCC la Banjul City Council.
The book belongs to BCC, Banjul City Council.
Suma liggéeyee li ma fa def ba pare.
Whenever I'm done with it,
accounts lañ dee yóbbu book yi fa lañ ko dee bàyyi.
we normally took these books to the account. That's where we leave them.
Alaawuñ kenn pour mu génnee cash book yóbbu ko sa kër.
Nobody was allowed to go along with the cash book.
Because soo ñëwee pour fay.
Because when you come to pay,
sometimes di nga fekk cashier bi mu ngi busy.
Sometimes you might find the cashier busy.
Su compté sa xaalis bi ba pare.
When she accounted the money, your money is already.
daf laa ne dugal ko si sa cash book bi.
You say then enter that in your cash book.
After dinaa la receiptal balaa maa wàcca.
After I'll be receipting you before I close.
Su boobaa nga ne ko waaw yow nga génn dem.
There you agree to say yes, then you go.
moo tax cash book bi dee mun a nekk si moom ba the following day.
This is why the cash book sometimes stay with her until the following morning.
Okay, I understand. But if then from the cashier, then you will take the book from the cashier and take it back to finance.
Then as soon as cashier we have never have a book, we don't get book, we can get them to finance.
We just need to understand the trend of the book, as in at what point do you have it? At what point is it at the cashier, and at what point would it have to go back to the finance department, like you said?
Then I'll book a program later. My kañ nga dee amee book bi kañ la dee nekk si yow wala kañ nga dee nekk si cashier bi wala kañ nga dee nekk si finance department.
Cashier bi su paree si cash books yi yëpp.
When the cashier is done with the cash books,
dafa jël books yi yóbbu ko account.
he or she will take the books to account.
Then ki war a liggéey si books yi.
Then the one who should prepare or process of the said books.
su paree jël books yi enter li moo enter yëpp delloowaat books yi yëpp account.
After you take the books and enter whatever you're supposed to enter and take the books back to account.
Because license department ñëpp a dee dem field.
Because all the license departments used to go to the field.
So books yëpp dañ ko dee buy accounts because foofu la gars yi dee nekka.
All the books will be left at the account because that is where normally all these people are staying.
So foofu lañ dee war a buy books yi.
That is where we normally put these books.
After su fekkee cashier bi pare na.
After when the cashier is ready, the cashier is ready.
Then if that's the case, I think it will be that easy. You just count your money. You're not present when they're writing the receipt. You're not present when they're pasting the receipt. You just count the money. It's confirmed by the cashier. And you have to leave the money there. And there is no way you have to be there for you to confirm that the receipt is pasted. Now,
then I couldn't have been the short of the cashier behind mu konte halis bisa kanam be yow sax nga confirm ngi waaw xaalis bi ma ko jot na ngab la te na dafa mel ni léegi kon yow doo dee fekkee jamono bi nga xam ne cashier bi mu ngi def receipt bi si sa bopp bi.
Waaw yéenay di nga dem fekk mu ngi busy nga bàyyi ko fa.
Yes, sometimes you will find the cashier busy, you then leave the book there.
yéenay nga dem fekk busy wut mu recital la si sa kanam.
Yes, sometimes you go and she's not busy, she can hit you just in front of you.
okay, but you have your receipt books. Do you always have your receipt books?
Then I receipt books yena ko ame.
The ticket.
Moy ticket book yi ko am yena ko am.
Mooy GTR biñ dee use. Waaw. Waaw boobu moom personally yow yaa ko dee handle.
Yes, that is handled by you personally.
Because boobu you are not entitled pour nga jox ko kenn.
Then you are not entitled to give these receipts to anybody.
Sa tur moo fa nekka.
Because it's your name against the receipts.
Te yow yaa war a sign.
And you are the one to initiate your signature there.
Okay, that's fine.
That's fine.
The issue of the 135 you started, can you please continue?
Then andaman nga ñu continue leral affaire 135.
You made mention of 100 in a check and 35 being in cash.
Then li nga waxon ne 100 bi bobu check la won way 35 lolu halis la won cash.
Wow.
Yes.
And you've stated that you went to Ajifatu Nyang, the cashier.
Then awang nga ne da nga demon si Ajifatu Nyang cashier bi.
And realized that she did not enter those receipts in your book.
Then abu nga yek ni mom receipt yoyu dugal ko si sa book bi.
When did you find out this?
Then ali kan nga ko yegon.
Memo bi buñ ma ko saafee.
When I was served with the memo.
But from the time you've paid this to her until the time you received the memo, how long was it?
Then yaga bi kan bi ko joxe halis bi nga jotee memo bi.
Dina be ay 4 to 5 months.
And now again, you see why I was asking about you knowing the receipt or you being there when you received and having proof of payment.
Then I
Wow.
Sorry, because that will indicate the time you've paid and that you're present and you've seen it pasted. Because if you don't check your book and you don't know the time or when not they paste the receipt, you will never know if it's paid.
Dina limota da wara feke fewi nga check sa book bi nga xam because sore ko do nga xam kañ lañ feyon do xam ban bis la ban jamana wala ban waxtu.
Wow, lolu dëgg la.
Yes, that is true.
But sometimes liggéey bi moo dee bari si sa bopp day jaxasoo sax.
Yes, sometimes because of the load of the work makes you feel confused.
And eventually Ajifatu, the cashier, did the correction or she resolved the issue?
Then Ajifat la bu def.
Wow, bi ma demee ma laaj ko.
When I went to her and I asked her,
mu ne ma déedéet tay naa ko.
She said, no, I have typed the receipt at it.
cash book bangi ni tayo.
I said, no, you didn't attach it. This is the cash book. Check it.
Muna kon balal madama fate harama dem si suma GTR bi.
She said to me, forgive me, I know I forgot. Let me check my GTR.
Mu dem si GTR am bi gis fa receipt si.
There she went
to
GTR and found that the receipt is there.
And the date in the GTR correspond the day you gave her the money?
Nena bés bu nekk si GTR bi date bi ak bés bi ko jox xaalis bi nena baal nekk na benn bés.
Waaw yëpp benn la.
Yes, it is the same day.
Okay. Let me enter the receipt. The receipt of the payment for 41,000 as paid by the Director of Finance, Mr. Camarano.
Nena receipt bi wone na ne 41,000 bi boobu Mr. Kamara fay na.
Wow.
Yes.
Chair, we apply to tender the extract of the receipt of payment dated 8 February 2022 for the sum of 41,000 into evidence as an exhibit.
A receipt dated the 8th of February 2022. Is hereby adopted in evidence and it is marked as LTC/BCC/HB/04.
As commission basis. Now, Madam Jamal, do you still work for BCC?
Wow, maa ngi liggéeyal BCC.
Yes, I'm working for BCC.
Now, the cash suppression issue is it's for the 6 of you.
Nena cash suppression man bi nga xam ne xew na foofu yéen juróom ñi benn la.
Do you know if all these 6 people still work for BCC?
Nena ndax am nga xam-xam yooyu si juróom-ñaar benn nit yooyu noonu daal ñoom ñëpp ñu ngi liggéey BCC bi léegi.
Foog naa ñaar ñoo fa nekkut di liggéey kenn ki dafa pension foog naa mooy Mood Lamin Njaay.
Yes.
I think only the 2 of them are not there, but the one of them is pension, that is
Moodu Lamin
Njaay
ak Jojo Sané.
and Jojo Sané.
Waaye Jojo moom dafa bokk si ñuñ toogloo.
But for Jojo is among those that they were told to sit and wait.
Which is still in relation to this suppression.
Nena loolu bokk na si affaire yi ma jihaat boobu.
Understand ma sa question bi.
Nena ndax seen toogaay bi wala seen retirement bi ndax loolu yëpp ànd na wala bokk na si suppression bi mooy xaalis bi mooy jéeboole.
Wait, I understand Mood Lamin Njaay is retired.
Nena moom day leer na si moom ne Modou Njaay moom dafa retire.
Wow.
I'm now referring to Jojo Sanyang.
Nena léegi laajte bi mooy Jojo Sanyang.
Wow, loo wax noonu si Jojo.
What do you say about Jojo?
She testified here. She told the commission that she is interdicted. Is it still in relation to this cash suppression?
Nena moom wax na fi de bala yow nga ñëw fii moom dafa nekk fi mu wax waaye moom tam wax na ne ba léegi dañ ko wax mu tooga ngoom nena ndax toogaam boobu bokk na si xaalis bi moo ci boobu le.
Déedéet bi issue bi nii toog nekkut boobu lañ ko toogloo.
No, it's not about this issue.
Because issue bi nii settle na Mr. Camara settle na ko ba pare.
This issue have been settled by Mr. Kamara already.
Moom case am beneen
I think I have a different case.
xam naa ne moom dina leen mun a explainal further details.
She's the best person to explain
Do you have consideration council?
Sunga leb council wala sunga get has in advance wala salary you get.
Did it?
No.
Did you receive support from council?
Nena da mas lang nga jot dara ko japale lang mga dimbali.
Wow.
Yes.
What form of support?
Nena what for support.
Bima jënd suma lensi.
Bima
Medical support.
Medical support.
medical support, yes.
And it was for the sum of how much?
Muna nyata
I think 2005.
I think 2005.
When was this?
Nena leka actually I'm gonna be able to recall.
You can note it down.
Nena
Provide us with the information.
mun nga ko bind pour nga japale nga leral yo.
Madam Jabang, do you run any other business aside from council job?
Nena sudu liggéey bi ngay liggéey si council da am na benen business bi nga dee def.
Wow.
Yes. What business la?
Dama dee jaay.
I used to share
Is it a registered business? So,
Yeah. Or
um, okay, that will be all.
Madam Daba, you are discharged. We will call you when we review your
daf ne ni daal jaal nañ sa
next.
pour tey suñ seetee sa book si la so suñ la soolee nañ la
baax na jërëjëf.
for the witness. We that needs to make your testimony. Okay. Yeah. Go ahead. Welcome to the conversation. Yeah, next is-
I'm gonna
swear.
Jangale. Ngiran
Please, the commission.
satu sasanda
man mayra may mula ture.
may muna Touré
Your
Bani na di kuno ay sarado.
I was I'm
Ay tawag.
I'm a high school
now, and
wala cry wala mo
you have a statement on the 9th of respect.
nanga hawa nyari state
Wow.
yes
Please go through the statements that you have been given by correct, and you have that from
and I said I'm glad you took that
Bana. Wow.
witness and dated 9th of October 2023 and 3rd December 2024, respectively.
October 2023 and dated the 3rd of December 2024. Both
Because you are appointed as a collector,
dañ la appoint
your appointment.
nena am sa appoint what the year 2019
Your statement is 2018. That is not
Why my as part
I'm doing as part
why you have employment letter
one la ne part
wa di may do letter bi pour won ma bi jeex na 2018 bi.
yes when the contract have issued with a letter to indicate nena am nga letter contract
Wa da letter bi def amay
So this to notify you that you have because of January 2019.
Waa
But when you were taken on board an employee on contract where you should retain your document.
léegi mooy buñ la jëlee part-time on contract nee na jamono boobu naa dañ la jox letter lay woon
di yow ma bugg benn letter.
no am di contract boobu nga dooroon bala taking that
They are vacant and or now have you like
nee na
now who employed
Understand?
who introduced
kan moom la wax affaire employé ñaan
Lépp lay wax.
léegi ay baax
your relationship with the labor?
nee na Ablaye jëm ca la Ablaye Ba ndaa am nga caabi
Now how did he inform you of labor introduce
nee na kon naka la dem ma meyo bi la introduce si Ablaye ñaan
Waaw man ñun ñëpp Banjul lañ dëkka.
all citizens of or residents of Banjul
So bi ma bindee suma application bi
when I
ma yóbbu ko so fan nga jóge
me where do you come from
ma ne ko Tobacco Road laa
I
jóge.
said to him I'm from Tobacco Road
So mu ne proper application
then he said to me now so yeah whenever you need
waaw after si laa toog rek dina bés ñu call
for it happens one day I was called
ñu ne ma mun ngaa cancel bi.
to say that to cancel
So bi ma demee
upon my
ñu ne ma vacants amaagu de waaye ñu ngi need collectors waaye nga vacancies noonu du train.
so that I was sending vacancy yet but the revenue I can start to create
waaye ñu train balaa ngaa munaale tombe
then I was told to train vacancy I'll be employed
were you given
na jama
waaye dañ ma dee jox kasiya bi laa dem.
Yes.
19
waaw
Yes.
do you have appointment letter?
Then I was
waaw man ko amee.
yes, I
Were you confirmed after 2019?
then about 2019 we go get confirmation.
non joxuñ ma confirmation letter. appointment letter rek lañ ma jox.
Only appointment letter I wasn't served with a confirmation letter.
May I please see your appointment?
The original or the copy?
we apply the topic of let um, and the application of control element. And then monitoring the revenue collector divided in line.
A letter dated 31st of January with reference R slash BCC slash P slash 17 slash T in brackets 22 addressed to Maimuna Ture, Revenue Collector, and the subject is appointment as Revenue Collector. It is signed by the CEO. It is copied to the Lord Mayor, Acting Director, Finance Lead Manager, and a fact is maintained. The letter dated the 2nd of January 2019 with reference is addressed to Maimuna Ture, Revenue Collector, and the subject is expiration of contractual. It is signed by the CEO and it is copied to the Lord Mayor, Acting Director of Admin, Acting Director of Finance, Audit Officer, and a file copy is maintained. These documents are admitted as exhibit in evidence and they are marked as SCC slash BCC slash MT slash 002.
Pass the actual cases. Now, you were stationed in what in the cloud 2018 or 2019. That is the daily market collection. Is that correct?
daily market collection.
Wow, 2018 man for one.
Yes, that's correct.
Now, have you ever been transferred from the unit?
That is the only place I have ever served.
And your collections too, do you there or you go to the bank to deposit?
I used to deposit to the cashier.
Which cashier is that?
One cashier.
Manyari cashier
Cashiers.
Yes.
Now, you have your cash from
2018. Yes.
Do you have them with you here?
Yes.
Can we please your cash? we apply tender 4 cash books for the market daily collection unit. The first is from 2018 to 2019. We have from 2020, 2021, from 2021 to 2022, and last cash book is from 2022 to be admitted into evidence and marked accordingly as an exhibit.
Madam Ture, the cash book you maintained for 2018 is set off on the 2nd of July.
Tingnan mo, 2018 na July. Ano pa?
This was first day one must start entering.
This was first day I started entering.
And when we appointed?
Then I came in appoint.
Man 2018 last start BCC lolu mu ngi nekkoon February.
I started 2018 the month of February.
Waaye maa ngi woon comme na training gars dañ ma doon train dama àndaa ñoo ma woon.
But at that time it was just accommodating them.
So bés bi ma doonee di demal sama bopp parce que fii mooy bi ma started
discuss.
The witness in 4 cases covering the period 2019 are admitted in evidence as exhibit and they are marked as LBC/empty/.
Now, in the year 2018, when you were part-time collector or on contract, employed full time.
How did you think as part-time? Full time. My employment.
Wow.
Yes.
Now, how with that?
Nena silolu nakangane kondi dunda.
Because what every day to Friday.
Zone bi nga nekk.
It depends on the zone.
Léegi nga am off 3 days.
Sometimes we have 3 days off.
Sometimes nga am 2 days.
Sometimes 2 days.
But at least or minimum you'll work 2 days.
Nena why
Wow.
Yes. Was that amount reasonable? Less than
Nena legi liggéey ak loolu na la ngay jox li nga xam ne mënut ñaari junni dafa war.
Woon doon de waaye nag léegi nag naka laay def parce que time bi kono maa ngi liggéey bëgguma woon a toog si kër gi.
But for that time I did I was only staying at home.
but do you have from the work so they don't have access?
Nena waaye am na tamit ay loo xam ne da ngay jëriñoo si biir liggéey bi loolu.
For time and you are in
Nena ngay jël xaalis di ko dugal ba pare fay lu mu ñaari wax ne wala li boo xam ne tamit liggéey bu
in the sense that it may tempt you to take money amount you
mooy liggéey di xaalis di ko yóbbu place néew la laal
déedéet musuma laa seen xaalis
you issue use have you ever had
nee na ndax musu nga dégg ay revenue collectors yi nga xam ne dañoo jaay ticket yu bon yi nga xam ne yu war fake tickets
man musuma koo dégg de
I've never
you never had claim of collectors using the systems that are accounted for
nee na musuloo dégg tamit ñi nga xam ne dañoo jaay ticket yi nga xam ne kenn doon xam fan la mbir bi duggee
man loolu musuma koo xam
no I have never
now I am telling you that this is a case that had been happening in all the
léegi mu la ko leer bi nekk na loo
give it to the so but then if you have or release the problem the reason why one of people issues regarding you will give this money John.
Yeah, John. J-O-N-E.
jamono yi nga xam ne yes
But you have for these questions.
has been for the year that they have received.
Yes,
I have.
Have you?
Yes, so we feel whenever market master, you don't get no, we don't go.
You I'm not.
Then the market master will confirm everything. We reconcile to see what is on the amount. To proceed for payments.
No, but if you conspire with the market master, then he will be clear by the market master.
Nena képp koo xam ne dafa dugalante ak master market master bi da nga gis ne moo market master moo lay seetloo fekk nga seetloo.
You understand?
Nena leen.
Wow.
Yes.
So that is not it.
Nena loolu du audit.
Because it's one and the same team.
Nena benn team bi la rek.
Your leader tells you to come bring your cash book and your collections.
Seen njiit mu dal dina ne ak sa cash book bi waruñu seet.
You happen to agree with him.
Nena soo nangu yaa ko.
Conspire with him.
Mënu nga dégg wax moom.
He will claim.
Nena mooy leen na seetal.
So I would benefit. Cash and pay what you have declared.
They use from
yes.
They
come
but at least that's the end of it. on a daily basis.
Yes.
The witness.
Um, we've been receiving time.
No.
During the end of the year event,
Unless one ñun ñu dem temps bi ñu liggéey ko dem
to walk on six. Whenever
boobu dañ
so is it the day? How is the rate of time?
then
Added
liggéey wàccee soo ko fay
understand. Today, yes, you're coming back. You are back. With you after Hannah.
Thank you.
Do you have any question? Is the average income that's for us?